All right, you're having a nice hand. Mark, Addison, Chandler, Kathy Hudson, and Ronny Criss.
All right, thanks, Debbie. All right, this song I wrote with a very talented songwriter here in town named Jameson Rogers. This is called Rear View. I ought to sleep it off and strike out in the morning, head west to California. I got nothing to lose, I owe it to myself. But leave this little town where every sight and sound reminds me of you. 'Cause somewhere down the road I'll be looking over my shoulder a little bit further from what I know and where I am right now. And maybe by then I can begin to move on with my life. But right now, all I wanna do is leave it in the rear view. Maybe that Texas guy, when it meets me halfway, will let me know it's okay to keep on driving. I'll turn the radio up and roll every window down. With the pedal on the ground, feels like flying. 'Cause somewhere down the road I'll be looking over my shoulder a little bit further from what I know and where I am right now. And maybe by then I can begin to move on with my life. But right now, well, all I wanna do is leave it in a rear view. With all the pain and all this heartache, I'm gonna leave it on the interstate. Somewhere down the road I'll be looking over my shoulder a little bit further from what I know, where I am right now. And maybe by then I can begin to move on with my life. But right now, well, all I wanna do is leave it in the rear view. I gotta leave it in the rear view. Well, maybe that Texas sky, when it meets me halfway, it'll let me know it's okay to keep on driving.
And that's Ronny
Thank you.
Criss. Here's Kathy Hudson.
I'm going to do a song I wrote about 4 years ago with a doctor and a lawyer from Calgary, Canada, Wayne and Ellen Burton. And we pitched it a couple times back then, but it was pretty country. But evidently they have Stephanie Green on Music Row pitching it right now. And the first pitch, Gary Allen, Craig Morgan, and Ronnie Millsap took copies of it. Only one person passed on it. So I decided I better learn it, and this is my first time out with it. It's called Happy Tears. Emotional bruises take a long time to heal. You smile on the outside, it ain't what you feel. Hard times and heartaches weren't in your plans. You can cry on my shoulder, but if you take my hand, we'll only cry happy tears. From now on, those sad times, girl, gonna be long gone. Your blue eyes are asking me, where do we go from here? Come with me. you'll only cry happy tears. Looking in from the sidelines was a hard thing to do. I wondered if it came to this, what I'd say to you. Now in this moment, holding you close, I've got my answer. I'll never let you go. We'll only cry happy tears from now on. Those sad times, girl, gonna be long gone. Your blue eyes are asking me, where do we go from here? Come with me, you'll only cry happy tears. We don't have to live this way, let's leave it behind. Let me take you to a better place, one beautiful day at a time. We'll only cry happy tears from now on. Those sad times, girl, gonna be long gone. Your blue eyes are telling me where we could go from here. Come with me, oh, and you will see. We'll only cry happy tears. We'll only cry happy tears. Thank you.
And that's Kathy Hudson. Here is Mark Addison Chandler.
This song's called Slow It Down. My life is on a roll ahead of steam. There ain't no stopping it now. I can't get off of this train, but I wouldn't mind if they slowed it down. I'll sleep when I'm dead, the only way to get ahead in this town. What'll I miss if I slow it down? But what'll I miss if I don't? Caught up in my life, it feels like I'm on a merry-go-round. Don't own my time, but it's my life, a creation that I've allowed. Not sure what I'm chasing, but I'll never catch it if I back off the throttle now. What'll I miss if I slow it down? What'll I miss if I don't? I can't slow it down. My world won't allow. But what'll I miss if I don't? Last night, barely sleeping, I saw it clearly. My kids were all grown. A big shot in a big house with a fast car. Never slowed it down, I was all alone. I lived the dream, the world loved me, but along the way I sold my own dreams. What'll I miss if I slow it down? What'll I miss if I don't? I gotta slow it down, rearrange this world somehow. I know what I'll miss if I don't slow it on down. I know what I'll miss if I don't slow it on down. I gotta slow it on, slow it on, slow it on, slow it on down. Thank you.
And that's Mark Addison Chandler. And once again, here's Ronny Criss.
Thanks, Debbie.
And y'all let them know if you have CDs or anything for sale, okay?
First time I saw fire on a mountain, I fell in love with them Carolina trees, painted leaves of gold and vermilion. I-40's been good to me. Just west of Memphis, the road gets bumpy. Flat land and farms for miles to see. It ain't much, but it feels like family. And I-40's been good to me. I-40's been good to me. And up and down that stretch of road, through the rains of spring and the snows of winter, sometimes just me and a bag of clothes, till I found my heart right there in the center. Highway running right around the city. I take her home now 5 nights a week. Evening drive with a view so pretty. I-40's been good to me. And up and down that stretch of road, through the rains of spring and the snows of winter, sometimes just me and a bag of clothes, till I found my heart right there in the center. Highway running right around the city. And I take her home now 5 nights a week. Evening drive with a view so pretty. I-40's been good to me. I-40's been good to me, taking me where I wanna be. I-40's been good to me. Thank you.
Ronny Criss. And here's Kathy Hudson.
I want to thank Ronny, and he lives with me, and I can't remember his name, Mark.
Mark.
He's renting a room from me. It's not like we're living together. But I'm getting old.
She forgot
But,
to take her medicine this morning.
I want to thank them both for getting around with me. It's kind of nice being the only girl between two such hot men here, so it's cool. This is called A Broken Man, and I wrote this about my dad. My daddy fought a battle, and he lost it every night. The enemy was whiskey, and it chased him all his life. Me and my 3 sisters would lie in bed and try to hide from the sound of breaking dishes and the tears my mama cried. He'd sat alone and talk to ghosts. They haunted all his days. When he held that bottle, we all could see the darkness on his face. I wish I could have had compassion for the man he tried to be. I wish I could have understood those demons that never set him free. But I was just a little girl, too young to understand. Sometimes this world is heavy on the back of a broken man. My mama finally had enough. She barely had her sanity. Empty bottles lined the kitchen counters, but no food for her family. The day she finally left him, was the day he began to die. He'd park on the street, and while we'd sleep, he'd drink till the morning light. He sat alone and talked to ghosts. They haunted all his nights. When he held that bottle, we could see the darkness in his eyes. Oh, I wish I could have had compassion for the man he tried to be. I wish I could have understood those demons that never set him free. But I was just a little girl, too young to understand. Sometimes this world is heavy on the back of a broken man. I was just a little girl, too young to understand. Sometimes this world is heavy on the back of a broken man. Thank you.
Kathy Hudson. And here is Mark Addison Chandler.
Debbie, thank you for reminding me I never plug my CDs. That first song was off my CD, Long Ride Home. You can pick it up at, I got some here, iTunes, or Mark Addison or markaddisonmusic.com. Okay, this next one's called I Laid Eyes on You. I've been known to cuss and fight. Times I drank with all my might. Women I've known quite a few. Ain't proud, but what can I do? Had to be the man I was. Be the man who could trust and love. Others never got to see what you saw and made me believe. When I laid eyes on you, I knew that man was through. If there was a chance for me to be the man for you, you're the only woman I'll ever need. You made me believe there was good in me when I laid eyes on you. Now the boys give me a hard time when I call it an early night. Rarely have more than a few. I'm in a hurry to get to you. You're always waiting with the good stuff. Never knew before your love. Side of a woman I'd never seen till you made me believe. And I laid eyes on you. I knew that man was through. If there was a chance for me to be the man for you, you're the only woman I'll ever need. You made me believe there was good in me when I laid eyes on you. You were always part of his plan to make me a better man. I'm still blown away. Every single day I fall a little more, and I thank the Lord that I laid my eyes on you. I knew that man was through. If there was a chance for me to be the man for you, you're the only woman I'll ever need. You made me believe there was good in me when I laid eyes on you. Girl, you still make me believe there's some good in me when I lay eyes on you. I wanna lay my eyes on you.
Mark Addison Chandler.
Thank you.
We got one more from Ronny, Criss.
Thanks again, Debbie, for having us out here.
I love it when
Thanks,
you play.
Kathy, for enjoying.
It's a good round.
I'm going to play a little upbeat tune here. I can get past the sight of you leaving, telling me all you're needing is a little space. And I can live with the fact that you were the goodbye in an otherwise perfectly good day. But it's a straight shot down that highway far as the eye can see. And I can't look west without seeing them plates, and it's killing me. Damn, that horizon line in that 89 Mustang, watching you drive into the sunset. How did you get so far gone in such a short time? Damn, that fire red sky burned in my mind, and the sight of your taillights pulling away, fading out of my life. Damn, that horizon line. And I can pretend you'll have a change of heart. I can act like you come back in that car fast as you left. 'Cause I always thought there was a line that you never crossed. Guess I was wrong, 'cause I watched you do it. And you were the bullet that shot right through it. Damn, that horizon line in that 89 Mustang, watching you drive into the sunset. How did you get so far gone in such a short time? Damn, that fire red sky burned in my mind, and the sight of your taillights pulling away, fading out of my life. Damn, that horizon line. Damn, that horizon line. And I can smile at the miles of memories between there and here. But what's killing me is seeing that stretch of road where I watched you disappear. Damn, that horizon line in that 89 Mustang, watching you drive into the sunset. Oh girl, I can't forget. And damn, that fire red sky burned in my mind, and the sight of your taillights pulling away, fading out of my life. Damn, that horizon line. Damn, that horizon line. Thank you. Okay.
I think every writer has their favorite song, their baby, and this one's mine. This is my favorite song I've ever written. But I wrote it quite a while ago, and it's still there. It's called, pretty personal. It's called Raging Rivers. Was naive, but my heart was true when I believed love would save you. This time you'd stay, and we'd build a life. But you never could make that sacrifice. In your world, the way love goes is the way raging rivers flow. You're gone again. Now who am I? I'm just one more broken heart you will deny. Don't be deceived, this will take a toll. Every tear I cry leaves a scar on your soul. In your world, the way love You're crashing around me, about to drown me. Still you just keep rolling on. 'Cause in your world, the way love goes is the way raging rivers flow. In your world, the way love goes is the way those raging rivers flow. Oh. Thank you, thank you.
Kathy Hudson.
Beautiful song.
And we got one more this round from Mark Addison Chandler.
Kathy, thanks for asking me to do this. And Debbie, as always, thank you for hosting. It's one of my favorites in town. I was going to do another song, but one of my co-writers just showed up, and I want to do this one for her. Those first two were ones I wrote by myself, but I'm pretty pleased that this was our first effort right here. It's called Tattoos and Scars. Miss Mary Jo Daly down here helped me with this one. Tattoos and scars, that's all they see, never mind his name, as he walks in and sings along to Amazing Grace. Stares and whispers, crush him like stones, so he turns to leave. The preacher stops the music and rolls up his sleeves and shows a tattoo for Billy, who saved his life in the desert sand, and one for his mama, lost her battle as he held her hand, and across his back, scars from a bar fight in '93, covered by a cross and underlined with 316. For God so loved you and me, tattoos and scars. They're tattoos and scars, displayed unashamed all around the room. A single mother, red rose on her wrist covers razor wounds. A man shows his jailhouse brand, shameful stain from his younger years. One by one, secret stories flow like tears, like a tattoo for Billy, who saved his life in the desert sand, and one for his mama, who lost her battle as he held her hand, and across his back, scars from a bar fight in '93, covered by a cross and underlined with 316. For God so loved you and me, tattoos and scars. Beneath our marks and life's battle scars, we're really all the same, just imperfect people in need of a little grace, covered by a cross and underlined in 316. For God so loved you and me, tattoos and scars. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound, tattoos and scars.
Woo!
Thank you.
Mark
you,
Addison
Debbie.
Chandler. Kathy Hudson and Ronny Criss. Great job, y'all.